What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, OG is back, man. You guys already know what time it is with this guy right here. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. But anyways, today I'm gonna give a little lesson on gang banging 101. Okay, I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but I will share a little bit that I can. Because a lot of people have this misconception of the lifestyle that I grew up in, and keep in mind, every generation and every area will probably move a little differently than others, but at the end of the day, we will all have to answer to one, and I will elaborate on that as well. So, first and foremost, this is a fitness channel, and I always start my fitness channel off with discussing something about fitness awareness, overall health. I speak a lot about your organs, your productive system, your digestive system, your cardiovascular system, your neurogenesis system. I've spoke on many different topics, and that's what I do. I break it down into layman's terms. I try to avoid using vernacular that will not be understood by the next person, because a lot of these words and titles that they use the scientific labels for them, and not everybody will understand that, unless you're in the medical field. Some of the stuff I don't understand. This shit is like crazy, so I have to look it up. I've done my research on it. But anyways, people, got to give a shout out to all my followers, my subscribers, my channel members, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. And like I've said, if you want to get started on your fitness journey on becoming that best version of yourself, you could DM me, hi_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Okay. Before I go and move on to what I'm going to speak on about gang banging 101, someone was asking me in my DMs, hey, what's up with all the loose skin after we lose weight? How do we get rid of this? I'm going to elaborate just a little bit on that topic right there, because, a lot has to do with your elasticity in your body, your genes, your lifestyle, your gender, your age, and most of all, your nutrition. Nutrition is a key factor in a lot of things that you guys wouldn't believe. Nutrition is key. I'm telling you, when it involves your overall health, having that nutrition on point and understanding what you're putting in your body and what it does for your body, it takes it to the next level, people. I like to touch on certain topics and go over certain issues that people are struggling with, but at the end of the day, if you really want to level up, then you need to shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. I will get you started. Don't be one of those individuals that expects to reach out and get everything for free. I value my program. My program has value to it because it works. The proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? I tell you day in, day out, I'm 54 years old and I'm in the best shape of my life. Yes, some people may think different, that I should be bigger, but no, for what? I don't need to carry around all that extra weight anymore. I'm happy with my bedroom physique. I can tell you one thing now. I could come out my shirt at the beach, peel that motherfucker off, and I'll look proper. People rubberneck. I'm not tooting my own horn, but it is what it is. I call it how I see it. People may be impressed by my tattoos. Who knows? I really don't know, but they're rubbernecking. They double take me. For those of you that don't know what rubbernecking is, they double take. You know, I've had individuals tell me just this past time in Vegas, there was a biker club right there. And I jumped on the elevator, and an individual said, "Hey, nice physique, sir." Oh, thank you. You know, hey, that was a good morning. That was cool. You know what I mean? And yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, people, yeah. So elasticity, man, and the loose skin, a lot of it is caused behind on rapid weight loss. You don't give your body enough time to tighten up. Okay, so these people that come in and want to lose this weight, and then they change their lifestyle like a complete turnaround from what they're used to eating, and they start dropping this weight really fast. And no, I'm not referring to the Scante Warriors, people, because I know that I'll get remarks with that too as well. You're going to lose it so rapidly that your body isn't going to have enough time to tighten up, okay? When you hire me as your coach, I put together the perfect nutritional plan for you that's going to have you drop X amount of weight per week, and I incorporate exercises. The exercises are there to keep you from looking like a melted candle, to keep you tight and to build some muscle at the same time. Now, if you don't want to build muscle, I could build you body weight workouts, and that you will get the same benefits. You may not have that muscular build, but you'll look proper when you come out that shirt, or decide to go to the beach and finally come out that t-shirt instead of giving everybody a wet t-shirt contest. You know what I'm saying? You'll come out and you'll have that bedroom physique. People will double take and say, "Hey, that dude does exercise right there," or "That you can tell that girl does exercise," because it shows. You know what I mean? The way you respect your body, this is your temple right here. If you respect it, you put the best in it, you're gonna get the best out of it. There's no way around it. You cannot outwork a bad diet. You're just going to find yourself spinning your wheels, getting frustrated. You may even come into the gym at times discombobulated. You know what I mean? Or at home, wake up discombobulated. Why? Because you got a fucked up, non-structured workout plan and nutrition plan. It's very important, people. I say this day in, day out. It's not how extreme you go at the gym. It's how consistent. Consistency with a dialed-in nutrition equals results, people. All the information is out there on the internet. You're going to get different, you're going to get different explanations on certain topics. And then it's up to you to go by trial and error. I've been through all this stuff. Did research. I've gotten results. I've gotten my team members have gotten results with the programs that I've built for them. So it's obvious that I know what I'm doing, and if you want to skip the guesswork, then you need to reach out to somebody, whether it be me or the next coach. You know what I mean? And do me a favor, people. For those of you that reach out to me, then all of a sudden you're going to take advice from a coworker. Take a look at that coworker. Does he have the physique that you're chasing after? Is he going to build you a structured workout plan and a nutrition plan? Is he going to be there with you all the time? Or is he just going to get you started so once Friday comes along, you guys start doing the tipping the bottle again? Come on now. I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. There may be some individuals that will assist you and guide you, but they're not gonna go through it like I would. Why? Because you're paying for a service from me. So I provide a service and I give my 100% to you at any given time of the day. I have one of my team members that's constantly reaching out to me, and he's always apologized. Said, no, you don't need to apologize. There's no excuse for you to be apologizing. You hired me. That's what I'm here for. I expect you to reach out to me. I don't want you guessing, because when you guess, all you do is put yourself back. You set yourself back. So let's keep on pushing. All gas, no brakes, baby. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, people, gang banging 101. I'm going to give you an example, man, because I was just listening to an individual this morning, and he was speaking on drive-by shootings and if they're okay. Where I come from, absolutely not. I was in the streets when the individual came down. I'm not going to say his name. Gave the memo out to everybody. Drive-by shootings are a no-no. There will become consequences. Consequences will be severe. Okay. As far as myself, let's see. It's a very touchy subject. Did I ever do drive-bys? Absolutely not. And I'm going to keep it real and 100% with you, because anybody could squeeze a trigger, but you really have no control where that piece of lead lands. It doesn't have a name on there. It had intentions for an individual, but does it always reach that individual? More than likely at a far range, it's not, unless you're a sniper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's too many homies out there with them credentials of being snipers. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm just speaking on this, okay? So drive-bys are a big no-no. Anything that has to do with children and civilians are a big no-no. You know, coming from my hood, you know what I mean? We're deep rooted in our hood. My neighborhood is a very old neighborhood, and we pretty much follow the same morals and beliefs. Does every last one of us abide by the rules? Absolutely not. And that goes for every neighborhood. There's always a knucklehead, and there's always someone that didn't get that memo. And then you got to keep in mind, in the heat of war, sometimes people don't think. They just react, regardless of what's going on around them or who's around them. You know, and that's when there's casualties that happen. You know, so I'm going to give you an example. There was things that we used to do when we were younger, and people still do it. You know what I mean? We'd go test homies and yell out a rival neighborhood and see where they would stand at. You know what I mean? Now, but you got to keep in mind, coming from my time, growing up as a kid, we did more of this than this. Okay, if you guys are familiar with the bumper jacks, the chains, and the knives, baby, we did like hand-to-hand combat type of stuff. I have my beliefs why people move to this, and I'm not going to say that, because anybody could squeeze a trigger. Anybody could take another man's life. You know, but doing it with these, it's a way different game. You know what I mean? It's a way different feeling. I'll tell you that right now. But anyways, people, I can't go into too much detail about that. But yeah, so we would heart check people, I guess you guys would call that. You know what I mean? Call out another Varrio and see where they would stand, and see what they would be about. Okay, now this day of age, you know, we all know that every homie has hitters and certain titles, gunners. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you an example of an individual that, if you know, you know. Okay, I'm going to bring this real quick story. I don't want to get into too much detail. An individual got tested, and the individual that they tested was a known gunner. Okay, but he usually ran solo bolo. You know what I mean? He didn't run in crowds. I know the reason why he didn't, and he's very smart about it. Strategic. And that's the way it should be done if you're going to be doing your thing, you know. So anyways, a group of homies pulled up on him with the ride, didn't recognize them. Well, they decide to hard check them. And they had a strap. Their biggest mistake was doing this, yelling out a Varrio, instead of asking, hey, where are you from, messe? Yelled out a Varrio and went to go pull the strap. What happened? That little gunner let off on him. And there went a life from a homie from the same barrio. That's as far as I will speak on that. You guys may ask if he got torcido. I don't know. Did the other guy survive? I don't know. I'm not at liberty to speak on stuff like that. But I'm just giving you an example of what could happen, especially nowadays. As far as that gangbanging 101, drive-bys in my neighborhood are forbidden. We still abide by those rules. All bullshit aside, sometimes it happens, but at the end of the day, there's consequences. And to go on to the individual, because I hear people talking about the Valentine guy, the blue and the red. There's double standards to that story right there, I'm gonna break it down as simple as I can. I'm not from up north, and I know it's red on blue up there. So to bring an understanding to the homies down here down south, that red and blue is kind of like the cripos and the bloods. It's a color thing, okay? The homies up north, obviously they have Southsiders and then the Norteños, the Norteños up there and the Southsiders going at it. If you grew up in a barrio known to wear nothing but red, and you're gonna wear the opposition's colors, you're gambling, especially if you're well aware of it. Is it right? No, it's not. But it's just the way life is. Gangbanging is. When I was growing up, another example is, I remember a lot of skaters, they started shaving their heads bald. And they would get pressed on by the homies, big time. Because that was a part of the uniform that the homies showed growing up. Ben Davis, the Dickies, Cortez. You know what I mean? It resembled something. So when you got individuals out there being bald-headed, wearing baggy pants, I mean, I could kind of identify them. Why? Because they didn't crease them. I mean, in my time, all the homies stood Bonnaroo. We stood creased down, baby, starched up. And it could be a mistaken identity. At the end of the day, no, it's not right. What happened to that individual up north, But who's to say if he was affiliated or not? But in all right, you should be able to wear whatever the fuck you want, really. You know what I'm saying? But you got to always remember, not everybody thinks the same as you. Every mind has its own personality. And I remember doing time behind them walls. Well, in the county jail, I would deal with fucking hundreds of personalities day in, day out. And the reason is because of the rotation of the population there. It was constantly moving. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not going to touch any more on this gangbanging 101. If you guys want me to, leave me a 1 in the comments. If you don't want me to, leave me a 2. If you want me to touch on a certain topic, leave it down there in the comments as well. So with that being said, it's Friday. It's a very busy day today. Today is weigh-ins, progress pictures for my team members. I got to go over the profiles, make sure everybody's on point, and the ones that aren't will be getting a phone call from me. at the end of the day, when you sign up with me, it's your feria. I will ride you on your bumper, but you're going to have to put in the work. And it's not hard. It's not a puzzle. You know, it's not hard to figure out. I provide you with the blueprint to success, the same blueprint that worked for me. Now, with that being said, shoot me a DM or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. And remember, put your notification bell on all, people. Let's get this channel to grow. 10,000, baby. Once I reach 10,000 subscribers, we're going to go live. And when I say live, that YouTube yarda will be active, because I ain't going to have nobody block anybody. Come on with it, baby. Bring it. Let's do it. Let's get this.